back with another On the Line episode. And this one's brought to us and you by our good friends James Hoover and the guys over at Pure Clean of Broken Arrow. They do a great job, and we love them for supporting the program and being involved in dirt racing as much as they are. So without further ado, for this On the Line episode, we got Mr. Jude Allgayer. Jude, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good, good, good. I know we got to see you a little bit over the weekend. Obviously, you got to race at Port, and of course, we got to see you in the studio for your headshots and stuff. So it was good to talk to you, and I wanted to get you on. Let's talk a little bit, first of all, about Port City on Friday night. I know you had a great run, but for those that didn't get to see it or didn't know, let's go over that a little bit. Tell us how Friday night went for you over there at Port City.
Yes, sir. We came out strong, second quick and hot laps out of everyone there, and kind of had a setback in the heat race. We had to start eighth, and the track was kind of one lane out on the bottom, and we were able to go eighth to fifth.
Yeah.
Then come feature time, we started 12th and just charged up to fourth. A really fun track. Hats off to the crew, and really enjoyed it.
Yeah, you were definitely on the wheel and elbows up. We went and saw you shortly after the race, and I know it took a toll on you. So, but I'm sure those are the ones that you like to race in, and as a fan, it was a great race. So you did a great job. So congratulations there. But yeah, like I said, we got to talk to you a little bit when you came in the studio, and kind of meet you and Dad and be able to hash it up with his background from racing and kind of what he did. So. For our fans and our listeners out there that don't know the whole story about Jude Allgayer, the driver, let's go back to when you started. I know it's not a long, long time ago, but let's go back to when you started and kind of fill our listeners in on what you started racing at what age and kind of how we got to where we are currently.
Yes, sir. When I was around 5, I started running little box stock carts close to home, like nothing crazy, like 30 minutes, an hour away from the house. Then we had no idea what a micro sprint is, and someone who was kind of a mentor for me at the time in go-karts, he told my dad about these micro sprints, and my dad watched a couple YouTube videos in them, and we kind of decided that's what we were gonna do next.
Yeah.
And here we are now.
Yeah, he throws you in, and the rest is history, right? I love the story he told us when he was here in the studio. It was pretty funny, just like, what have I done when he noticed how fast they were, and basically you had no practice and just said, hey, here you are, let's go, let's line up and go race, right?
Yes, sir. I didn't have one practice session. I just went straight out on race day.
Yeah, throw you to the Sharks, right? Let's see what he does. But obviously that worked out really, really well. And that's kind of put you where you are today, running the micro. Tell us a little bit about your current team, how you guys got that worked out, who you're running for. I know you're wearing a BSI race team hat there that you guys are super proud of and glad to have you a part of. But tell us a little bit about Jude Allgayer and BSI and kind of what's currently going on with you guys on the micro scene.
Yes, sir. We met Weldon at the end of 2021, and we worked with him throughout 2022, and at the beginning of 2023, he started BSI, Buford Speed Implements. And, we ran for now 600 points the first 2 years. And we got second in 2024, so that was pretty good. And
that's fantastic.
Me and Weldon just have really good chemistry, I think, and it's taken off.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can tell that, right? We talk about it in here. It doesn't matter if I'm talking to Ryan Timms last week or it's you this week. I don't think the casual fan realizes how important that rapport is for a driver and a crew chief and a car chief and just for a team in general to be on the same page and to be traveling up and down the road and spending the time with you that you guys do. It's super special and it's hard to find. And that friendship and that companionship, those results show on the track. And obviously you guys have, you and Weldon got a great relationship and the results speak for themselves. So super proud of you both. Love having you on the platform with us. So in saying that, I know if someone was under a rock, they might not have seen your post today, but you've got a big announcement, and tell us a little bit about what you got going on this weekend.
Yes, sir. We're headed out to RPM Speedway for me to make my 305 sprint car debut. I'm very excited and just hoping it goes well.
Yeah, I'm super excited for you. I kind of knew it was kind of coming down the road at some point, and then when I heard that it was going to be this weekend, that even for me it ramped up. So I know for you and Dad and the family, it's got to be super exciting. But have you gotten any laps in a sprint car at all, or is we going to kind of do what you did in the micro and just go at it?
I actually did get to hot lap the one that I'm driving last. I drove it last year. I actually got to hot lap it after the races one time, so that's
Okay.
good, I think.
Okay, so for our other younger micro drivers, tell us a little bit, Jude, kind of what you felt in that car versus you running the micro, your first time in that car, because we've got a lot of kids that obviously look up to you and want to follow in your path and what you're getting ready to do now. What did you experience that first time you hopped in that 305 car?
Yes, sir. The movements are definitely not near as twitchy as the micros, but
Right.
you can definitely feel the difference in the straightaway speed, I think.
Yeah, and the car's a little
Yes,
bit heavier, right? I mean, just learning the, if nothing else, the physical footprint of the car versus being a micro. Because to your point, a lot of these guys, whether it's Jake Nell or Emilio Hoover or whoever I'm talking to that's running the two barrel now, that ran in the micros, especially at Port, you're making split second decisions at Port City, and then moving up to that 305 car, it's really not. It's really like you said, it's not the speed in the corners, it's more or less the straightaway speed, which I think is probably going to be the easiest thing for you to get used to. It's more the weight of the car and learning to maneuver that car and kind of figure out how you're going to do that as a driver and drive by the seat of your pants, just like you do in your micro. I just think you guys are so used to going so fast in the micro on a smaller scale track that it kind of almost probably slows down for you as far as in the car, how you're reacting and how you feel that car working, correct?
yes, sir. I'm just hoping that style fits me pretty good.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. I think you'll take to it pretty good. So if you want, tell us who you're going to be driving for this weekend, if you don't mind.
I'm going to be driving for Carson Bolden Racing. We've been friends for a couple years now, and just really grateful for the opportunity and can't thank them enough.
Well, and I'm sure they're super excited to have you in the car. I mean, especially for us at Dirt Crowd, we deal with so many younger drivers, but I can't tell you, especially at your age, it probably won't correlate, but you and your dad and I can talk about it, and us old heads at the track. But to see you younger guys be able to move up and be able to do the things that we can't do, we cheer for you in the car. We're super excited for you, and I know your talents are going to take you a long way. So to see you taking that next big step, man, I wish we could be there. I'm not sure. Is there any streaming service that they're going to have over there at RPM where we can watch it ourselves?
Yes, it's going to be on Race On.
Okay, okay. I'll have to. I don't have a membership there, but I'll have to log on to that and get you. We're going to be out at Port City for the non-wing nationals, and of course watching Eldora. But we're definitely going to take time to watch our dirt crowd driver Jude go see what he's got for him over at RPM and kind of break this glass and begin his career in the sprint car. So in saying that, I know this is the first step in hopefully a long career for you in the sprint cars. Where would you like to see yourself in 5, 6 years, Jude? I mean, is the sprint car world what you like on the dirt? I mean, do you have aspirations for pavement, or kind of what's that look like for you?
Yes, sir. Hopefully, within the next 5 to 6 years, I'm either making my way towards being a high limit driver, or hopefully maybe there, and that's kind of been my dream.
Well, I'm sure that's going to take place. I know you've got the dedication and the talent to do it. I know your family and mom and dad, everybody support you 100%. And with them having a racing background, I know you guys know some very influential people and understand the racing business as a whole. And you got to work on your craft in the car, and then obviously we've got to work on everything outside the car, which you represent your team and your brand and everything. You guys do a great job. You're always a class act, and that's one of the reasons that we love having you on Dirt Crowd. You're a great ambassador and a representative of our product. So we're super excited for you. Hopefully we can follow you along the way, every step of the way. I'd definitely love to get you back on next week and kind of see rain or shine, how you feel like you did in the car, and kind of where you need to work on improving. But I wanted to get you on here so you can make that announcement. I know everybody saw it on social media, but I'm super excited for you. I know everybody here is, and you got a lot of fans and a lot of people pulling for you. So we'll all be watching. And in saying that, if you don't mind, go ahead and mention some of your sponsors on your micro right now. That'd be great to give them a shout out if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. Septic Fit, Randall Farms, Irwin Construction, BLS Construction, BSI Racing Team, SBS and FK Shocks, um, Dave Sanders Racing, Allgayer's Big Red Record Services, Allgayer Incorporated and Dam Services, and there's probably a few I'm forgetting, but really
That's part
thankful
of
for
it, right?
everyone.
That's part of it. The good news is you plug Dad, so he'll continue putting a roof over your head and making sure you're fed, right? But we're super proud of
Yep.
you, super excited for you, Jude. We wish you nothing but the best of luck, and hopefully we'll have you on again next week, and we can kind of hash back and see where we are and kind of see what it looks like for you the rest of this season. I know you kind of talked earlier about continuing in the micro and see what the rest of this season looks like. If you can get some more sprint car starts, and maybe we can get Dirt Crowd out there to come watch a race in person and get some footage of you in the car. And I know Dad will send some of that to us, but love to see you in person, so maybe we can make our way down there one of these times and get to see it firsthand. But appreciate you taking the time. Relax, be calm. You're fine. You got all the confidence. We got the confidence in the world. You got the talent. You'll do a great job, and we're looking forward to talking to you soon, Jude.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Definitely appreciate it. Thanks again for coming on, and we'll talk to you again soon. So, everybody, that's Jude Allgayer. We're super excited for him. He's got his big sprint car debut coming up this weekend at RPM down in Texas, and we wish him nothing but the best of luck. And again, we'd like to thank James Hoover and everybody over at Pure Clean of Broken Arrow for being a partner and allowing us to have this broadcast and get it out to our viewers. So thanks again, Jude. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. And for everybody else, same thing. We'll be back soon with another On the Line episode or another Behind the Wheel episode. So thanks again, and we'll talk to everybody soon.